This video is for my eBay assistant, and I just want to demonstrate how I go about taking photos of shirts and measuring. And so this is a shirt. It's a little bit fancier than you might normally have. It's a Robert Graham, and these have a lot of detail. This is actually a pretty plain Robert Graham shirt. Sometimes there's lots of embroidery and details in the shirt. But what Robert Grahams are most noted for are the flip cuffs. And so on the inside of the cuffs, there are contrasting colors. And so basically what I do, especially for Robert Graham, is to open the collar slightly because there's some embroidery and usually some color work that's right inside the collar. And when people wear these, they don't um, really wear them buttoned up all the way. Most shirts, different shirts, I want the photo taken with all the buttons buttoned. And so there's no great detail in this Brooks Brothers shirt, but so you can just take a photo of it completely buttoned up. But when you have a lot of detail, like a Robert Graham, they want to see the different embroidery and detail that's on these shirts. And so this is a Robert Graham extra large. And basically, the first shot that I want in all shirts is like a profile or a portrait shot, which will be on the picture that's on the listing that people will see first as they're searching. And so basically, it's just a rectangle in this area. Please see the other shirts that I have listed on my site so that you know what that looks like. And then an overall picture of the whole shirt. If it has detail on the inside like a flip cuff, then one picture with the cuffs down and one picture then with the cuffs up. And basically you just flip the cuff up and hold it down like that, and they can see the flip cuff on both sides. And then take pictures, close-up pictures of any detail. You might want to take some of the design, like just take a little rectangle of the design, take a picture of the label and any other tags that might be on the shirt. If there's detail on the buttons, take pictures of the buttons. You'll see that on Robert Graham's. They usually have some other embroidery on it. Make sure you take a picture of that. Then flip it over. Again, it can be hanging up or flat on a flat lay. It doesn't matter. All the shirts will be prepared for you. They'll be steamed and ironed, ready for you to take photos of. And then make sure any like specks of fuzz or hairs are removed from the shirt. Sometimes under the collars there's detail. So just look around, check around. So in this case you might want to flip the collar up just to show the detail around the collars and get a picture of that. And then, so a whole picture of the front, whole picture of the back, a picture of any of the details. If there's any thread sticking out, use your scissors that I have provided you. And I should have provided you with sewing scissors, some small sewing scissors that easily take off threads, and you're just going to want to cut those threads off if I miss them. Okay, and then I do one shot. Usually I lay it flat. Sometimes this is my profile shot or my portrait shot that I usually take. And it looks something like this on a flat lay. Okay, and so I'll take a rectangular picture with the flip cuff so they know what they're getting. And sometimes I use that as a front picture, but I just wanted to show you that I sometimes do it like that. Okay, for measurements, grab your measuring tape. On long sleeve shirts, there's only 3 measurements I take. One is the width of the chest, pit seam to pit seam. So you notice you can pull it tight. Make sure the buttons are buttoned. And you want to do a slight tug on it, not a whole lot where you're overstretching and the buttons are showing the insides there. You don't want to overstretch it, but just a slight tug to straighten it out. And you'll see this is about 25 inches, 25 and a quarter. Then from the base of the collar down to the back of the shirt to the very bottom. Again, a slight tug. This comes out to about 33.5 inches. And then the sleeve length. From the sleeve seam down to the very end. This is 26.5 inches. And so you'll write those down, put them in the listing. And sometimes you have shirts with French cuffs, and you will want to measure the cuffs rolled up. If you don't know how a French cuff works, let me know, and I'll give you some help with that. But usually they use cufflinks for French cuffs, and so you'll want to make sure that you measure where the cuff will be once they fold back the French cuff. And then that's it. Those are the photos, probably 7 or 8 photos on a detailed shirt, probably 3 or 4 on a shirt with less detail. A shirt with less detail, you're probably just getting a logo, profile shot, overall shot in the front, overall shot in the back, maybe a picture of the design. And so that's it. I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know.